Stay tuned as we take a look at the Marvel Legends Demogoblin Wave Superior Octopus. Pow and welcome back to the channel, Dan Who Reviews. As always, my name is Dan W. Make sure you are following me on Instagram at It's Dan Who. Today we are taking a look at the Marvel Legends Demogoblin Wave, and in front of me we have the Superior Octopus. Now I'm unsure if I'm going to do a Who Is He segment on this character, as it is essentially Dr. Octavius' mind and consciousness in the body of Peter Parker, and he goes around masquerading as Spider-Man, of course, but he gives his suit a little upgrade. That's why it looks like Spider-Man in a Dr. Octavius inspired design with a little octopus there. Now I do actually really like the character design of this character, and but what I am disappointed about is there doesn't seem to be bendy wire tentacles again. So it seems like we may have to do our own mod if we wanted bendy wire tentacles, but still we shall see what it looks like. I'll hold judgment for when I get him out of the box. He also comes with Build-A-Figure arms for the Demogoblin, of course. On the side of the packaging we're getting a picture from the comics of the Superior Spider-Man, or Superior Octavius, of course, and then we get a little write-up that reads, Otto Octavius suits up in a high-tech spider suit to protect the city as the Superior Octopus. And then, as always, you get a list of all the figures in this wave you need to complete the Demogoblin Build-A-Figure. Today we're reviewing Superior Octopus. So as always, it does look good. Always looks better in hand than it does on pictures online. So let's find out if it looks just as good out of the box. So here we have the Superior Octopus out of the box, and again, really liking this character design. But before we take a closer look at him, he does of course come with Build-A-Figure pieces to build the Demogoblin. We're getting 2 arms, so we're getting closer and closer to building this guy. So you know what to do, check out the videos tab, find the playlist, as I will be building and reviewing the Demogoblin last. So stick around, subscribe. Today, right now, is all about this guy, the Superior Octopus, and I've not plugged in his tentacles yet, as you can tell. These are all down here. He's even got a little backpack to do it in. Before we look at them, I just thought we'd have a quick look at the character design itself. And again, I like the colours. I like how they contrast. The black goes against the green really nice, makes it pop. The grey's a nice subtle touch, and I even like his hands. He's got like armour on his hands, so that's a nice touch. He's got one open hand and one fisted hand. No interchangeable hands with this guy, shame, but I guess it's not Spider-Man, it's Superior Octopus. So he's got claws, he doesn't need hands, he's got mechanical claws. But yeah, they've gone with a funky new diaphragm joint as well. It's like a ball joint on the waist, which is nice. You get him in some decent range of articulation there. And he's still got the butterfly joints as well on the front. Mine's a little bit stiff, so I'm going to have to get some hot water, cold water. But I like how you can get his arms all the way down as well. Like, I like that you can just get him in a neutral stance without his arms sticking out. But yeah, decent sized feet as well, so you can get him to stand. I like the head sculpt. Again, I like the green, how it pops. If I show you that head sculpt, I think it's unique to this figure, to be fair. It won't focus, there you go. But again, there's a closer look at that logo as well, which is clearly, people, it's clearly an octopus, let's be honest. Anyway, while we're zoomed in, let's look at the back. So he's got 2 peg holes. He comes with a backpack that also has 2 pegs, a small one and a big one. So it's obvious which way around that goes in. And it plugs in there nice and tight, will not fall off. Now he comes with 4 tentacle pieces. Now these are very thin tentacles. Now, I may be mistaken, but I swear Hasbro told us that these tentacles would be bendy wire. I can't remember where they said it. Toy Fair, Comic-Con, somewhere. I swear they said in someone's interview that these would be bendy wire, and they are not. They're a lot thinner and lighter than the previous Doc Ock ones, if I bring these in. So these are Doc Ock's previous ones compared to these ones. You can see how they're different in size. Again, the claws are much bigger on Doc Ock compared to the Superior Octopus. So yeah, these are thinner. So I guess some hot water, cold water, you could probably get these into some funky poses. Or maybe you want to customize your own, who knows. But either way, I swear Hasbro said to us these would be bendy wire, but they are not. But anyway, back to this. I don't think there's any rules. They all seem to be the same shape. And you can just start plugging these in the backpack, I think. So let's try that. So again, I don't know which way around these go, so I apologise if the pose is terrible, but let's find out. So there's 2 in there, and 2 more in here, And again, they can go in any hole, I think. Any hole's a goal in this scenario. Yes, and I can say that because these videos are not made for kids. So yeah, there you go. There's his 4 tentacles. Now, probably not posed very well, but my point is they all plug in there and they don't weigh him down. Like even the backpack, they're quite light. So he has no problem standing at all. And there is like enough room to wiggle these around. But again, you can't pose them. Maybe some hot water, cold water. You could repose them to get him in a better pose than this, because that doesn't look good, does it? But I like the character. I like the design. These type of characters always stand out on the shelf. Like I customised my Doc Ock so he has bendy wire, and he stands out on the shelf definitely. So maybe I'll do some modding with this one. Who knows? I'm sure a lot of customizers already have. So no Who Is He segment for this guy. It's quite a new sort of concept within the comics, but it is Peter Parker's body. So it is this guy's body, not in regards to the figure. I'm talking character. This is meant to be Peter Parker's body, but with Dr. Octopus's brain. So there's your straight up comparison. The amalgamation, these two smashed together, and you've got the Superior Octopus. Which, yeah, I like the character. As I said, I like the design. They're looking good. And he stands at about the same height as Peter Parker, as he should, considering it is Peter Parker. But yeah, more unique characters for your Spider-Verse. Real quick before we move on, I did want to mention that the unmasked Peter Parker head does fit on the peg. Nice and simple, nice and easy. So if you wanted to display your Peter Parker as the Superior Octopus, you can do that. No issues at all. So I tried reposing him a little bit and I did get him to stand a little bit better. But these type of figures always look so dynamic on the shelf when you've got accessories that display their abilities. So yeah, he looks good, and I do think you can finagle it to look good. These end pieces do articulate, but they're not going to really do much. There's no, those little claws don't articulate. They can just twist essentially. But plenty of room for articulation and customization. And here he is compared to the Velocity Suit Spider-Man and of course the Spider Armor Mark III. So these are 3 nice new Spider-Man concept figures we've had for the first time in this wave. And yeah, they're looking really good. But I won't bore you anymore with this guy. He looks very nice, and again, I'm sure you out there can probably get him in a much better pose than me. But yeah, I'm pleasantly surprised. Again, another character wasn't excited to get, didn't think I wanted him, but now he's here in front of me on my table in a nice little pose. I'm thinking, yeah, I'll find a place for you on the shelf. So yeah, you let me know what you think in the comments below. As always, let me know, did you like this character? Did you read the comics? Do you like the design at least? Or are you just missing it, skipping it entirely? Always curious to hear your thoughts. Let me know in the comments below. And most importantly, make sure you support the channel. Check out all my other videos. And if you want to see more, hit that subscribe button. Much appreciated. And if you want some bonus content, see the videos first, you want to support the channel, then head over to Patreon, Dan Who Reviews, and you can do so there if you want to, of course. But I love you all the same. But yes, I'll end it right there. Let's continue reviewing this wave. Let's get to the Demogoblin Build-A-Figure and end it there. So yeah, my name's Dan W, and I shall see you on the next one.